Festival, September 11th and 12th in historic downtown Jasper.
It's 9 o'clock and we're going live. This is Live at 9 on WJLX with James Phillips, presented by Young Jewelers in historic downtown Jasper. Real talk, real stories, right now.
And good morning. It is Live at 9 with James Phillips here on this Wednesday morning. We're halfway through the week, and it's a beautiful day outside, doing great here in Jasper, Alabama. And we've got a couple of guests with us this morning. Let me get to there we go. There's our guests for the morning. We've got Mackenzie Brown and Michaela Rickles of the Jasper Area Family Services Center. Thank you guys for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
So we were just talking off the air before we got started about the Family Service Center and how there are so many different programs there, and it's difficult for everybody to know exactly what's going on there, or sometimes people just don't realize that the center's even there. So I'm glad y'all are here today. We'll put some information out there and see if people, they'll probably be like, oh yeah, I have heard of that program, you know. Mackenzie, you are the new, give me your title.
Director of Programs.
Okay, so you're the person to talk to when we want to know about all the programs.
Yes, I am the catch-all.
We'll talk a little bit about all the different programs that you guys have. And if you miss one, it's okay. We'll let you slide.
Yeah, so we have at least 10 or more programs at the center. We always say that we serve ages birth to 65 years old. Primarily the programs we're focused on is our new kinship program, which Michaela will talk about, but also our early Head Start program, our hippie program, and then we have two different workforce programs called Step Up and Family Initiative, as well as our Level 1, Level 2 classes for court referral, our parent project classes, baby talk, and yeah, just about anything you can think of we have.
Yeah, and it actually starts with baby and go all the way to 65, 85, whatever, you know. But you talked about the hippie program some. Talk about that a little bit, hippie, and then also the pre-K.
Yeah, hippie is it's home instructions for parents of preschool age youngsters, and that is a home program for parents with children ages 2 through 4. And then if that child has an IEP, we can serve 5-year-olds. And they go in the program, meet with the parents, teach the parents the lessons, and then the parents will then interact with the kids and do the lessons. So it's a good way to boost parent engagement with the kids, but also to make sure those children are hitting their developmental goals.
Right. And all the programs, does that cover all of Walker County?
Yes, all of Walker County, and then Family Initiative, which is a parenting workforce program, cover Winston County.
Okay. All right. Now, a lot of the things talk about pre-K too, because you had mentioned you guys were still signing up. Is that right? Or
not
early Head Start.
Early Head Start. Yeah. So for early Head Start, we are able. I think we were one of the only early Head Start sites in the state, and we are able to serve 8 children ages 1 through 3 is kind of the cutoff if they're turning 3 within that same school year, which is September 1st through August 31st. Then they can continue on. But we serve them in the school from about 8 o'clock in the morning until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they make sure that all the developmental goals are hitting, and they have curriculum that they work with the kids.
That's a really cool program too.
And we have 1 open spot at the moment.
So if you've got a child in that age range and need that, be sure to contact the Jasper Area Family Services Center. And where's the best way for people to go if they're looking to contact?
If they're looking to contact, they can always call the center at our number, or they can message us on Facebook.
Okay. Yeah. And just Jasper Area Family Services Center.
Yes, on Facebook.
On Facebook. So check that out. It's hard to say all the words, but it's hard to put just the letters together. Too.
It is. It's a tongue twister.
Yeah. What about the family initiatives? What are some of those, and what do they focus on?
Yeah, so Family Initiative is a motherhood and fatherhood program that is an 8-week parenting class for moms, a 12-week parenting class for dads, and then after that, they are then eligible for the workforce development side of things, where we will actually pay parents $1,000 for 4 weeks of work that we assign them, which will help boost their resume, get them soft skills training, and they earn a free college class through it as well.
And is the work basically at the center? Is that or do you go? put them in other places?
Yeah, so they will come to the center for the initial meeting. They'll have to come to the center anyways for the adult education side of things, which is the soft skills training. But most of it's from home on a laptop.
Oh, okay.
And then we can assist them with laptops, and then we also offer some incentives within that program.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. And I guess when they're finished, they've built their resume a little bit, plus you guys can put in a good word for them with local businesses and that sort of thing.
Yes, we help them boost their resume, and then we're with them every step of the way through job search. And if they plan to go back to school, we have tuition assistance and stuff that will help them.
Yeah. Now, what's the kinship program all about, Michaela? You're over there really quiet.
So we are the pilot program for the entire state of Alabama. Kinship is grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, any relatives, raising kids that aren't out theirs because, the parents have their own issues going on, whether it be, substance abuse, incarceration, mental health issues, anything of that. So basically just helping the relatives with resources. I'm going to start doing support groups in September, just trying to be a middleman in the support system for them. I mean, when you sign up for, foster care, you know what you're signing up for. But if you're in a foster or a kinship family, it kind of gets tossed to you.
Yeah.
So there's not a whole lot of prepping or knowing what's going on with that.
It's a lot of like, you didn't plan on this.
Right, exactly. And you're
Yeah.
starting all the way over most of the time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you've got kids that are raised, and then you've got your grandbabies, so you're starting all the way over. So I think having somewhere in Walker County to assist with that is a huge, huge need.
And I'm sure it's a lot of retired people too,
Yes.
who they're living on a shoestring budget anyway.
Right, exactly. And I mean, like I said, foster care, you get some incentives like stipends and things like that to help. So I mean, kind of having to start over there's only so much you can do.
Yeah. People need a baby shower almost.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. What's the parameters of it? Anything for people who want to sign up? Like, is there any?
I mean, you don't have to be involved with DHR. It's nothing like that. Just if you're raising kids that, are not yours, just call up the center. We'll get you connected to whatever resources. If we can get you in another program within the center, we'll do that. And then we can help you outside within the community.
Yeah.
Within the school systems, things like that.
Cool. Now, both you guys are from Walker County.
Yes.
Went to school, came back, and doing your part to help out.
Yes.
Why did you want to come back to Walker County?
Oh, maybe. Okay, sorry.
Well, we'll go with you first.
Honestly, I never left.
Yeah.
So when I graduated from Oatman, I went to Bevel, got my associates,
Okay.
and then I just commuted to UAB.
Yeah.
And so whenever I had the opportunity to work part-time at Bevel as an adult education instructor, I was then shown the center. And the center is a place that I was around with my parents. I grew up in a kinship family.
Yeah.
So being raised by my grandparents, I always wish that there was resources for my birth parents, and to know that there always has been, and now I can help connect families to that resource. It just makes it all worth it.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. So you can speak to the kinship program, even though you didn't go through it. You can speak to how much of a help it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Then.
Yes, my grandmother is really excited to hear that there's now a program here in the county
Yeah.
that is offering those services.
Yeah. Now, did you say you grew up in?
I grew up in Parrish.
Parrish.
Yes, sir. But I
Okay.
went to school at Oatman.
Okay. What year did you graduate?
2016.
And went to UAB?
Yes, I went to UAB, graduated from there in 21, and then started with the center in 2022.
Okay. And you just now moved into this role, 2 days ago or something? Is that what it was?
August 3rd was my first official day as the director of programs, yes.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts just on being director of programs, and maybe what are some of your ideas on improving programs, doing just whatever you can to improve the center, I guess?
Yeah, I think the gold mine of the center is that when someone comes in, and just because they qualify for one program doesn't mean they won't qualify for more. So what we've seen as the success stories is when a person is, for example, involved in Family Initiative, but then we refer them to Step Up or these other programs, and maybe their kids are also involved in Hippie, then we're able to do a full wraparound support system with them, and then they're able to hit their goals and be a success story for us and for themselves.
Well, and you guys, it sounds like with the kinship program and everything else together, you can hit an entire family,
Yes.
not just parents and children, but grandparents and everybody who's involved with raising the kids.
Yes, that's the goal, is for the grandparents or whatever other relative is raising that child to be involved in kinship, but maybe that birth parent that needs the support to come join one of our other programs that we can help them get back on their feet and get the tools and resources they need to then, be a full parent again.
Yeah. Michaela, how about you? How did you get to the center?
Well, I grew up in Corbin Hill, graduated from there in 15. Then I went to UNA, lived in Florence until I graduated there in 2020. Ended up back here, started my family, had my oldest little girl, and have been working in mental health and case management positions ever since. So when a position opened up at Jasper Area Family Services with this whole new program, I kind of jumped and was like, hey, there's a need here. Let me see what I can do to help out with it. Like, I've had 6 years of experience with it, so kind of just ended up here.
That's awesome. It's time to take a break right now. We'll take a break, and when we come back, I want to talk to both of you about going into a mental health field or a social work field, and how many needs are out there for that, and why you guys decided to go in that area too. So we'll be right back. Let's take a break, hear from all of our sponsors, and we'll be right back on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX.
Young Jewelers. That name has been a part of Jasper for a long, long time. As a matter of fact, for 3 generations and over 70 years, Young Jewelers has been located in downtown Jasper, striving to earn your loyalty with quality and customer service. Young Jewelers has set the standard in diamonds, jewelry, and gifts. You can afford to have a diamond from Young Jewelers. Our friendly staff can assure you of that. And you're always greeted with a smile and a genuine concern for your needs. Whether it's custom design work or diamonds from one of the name brand vendors, a consultation at Young Jewelers will have you feeling confident you've made the right choice. Young Jewelers, located across from City Hall on 19th Street and online at youngjewelers.com.
Start your story at Bevel State Community College. Whether you need seamless academic transfer classes, high-wage, high-demand career technical or health science programs, rapid training opportunities that get you into the workforce quickly, dual enrollment or adult education courses, Bevel State is your community college for a quality education. Visit bscc.edu to learn about our convenient and affordable options to make your future visible. Your story starts at Bevel State.
Carl Cannon, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Corridor X, and Jasper. We're more than just a new car dealer. We're a certified pre-owned dealer, too. As a used car dealer in Jasper, we have access to a wide variety of used cars from across the area. As a new Buick, Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC dealer, we have the latest models that GM provides from 4 amazing brands. Let us show you around our dealership. With so many options, we're sure you'll find what you're looking for. Browse our inventory online at carlcannon.com. What other dealers can't, Cannon can. Carl Cannon, Corridor X at Industrial Boulevard in Jasper.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Martin Roberts, owner of Jasper Veterinary Clinic. 3 years ago when I set out to open my own clinic, Pinnacle was my bank of choice to help that dream become a reality. Recently, when we needed to expand and had the opportunity to acquire property adjoining to ours, I made one call to Wayne and he set those wheels in motion. If you have banking needs, give Pinnacle a call.
Hello everyone, I'm Drake McKenzie from All South Land and Timber. We've been banking with Pinnacle Bank for over 25 years. The customer service at Pinnacle Bank is first class. We highly recommend banking with Pinnacle Bank for all of your financial needs.
I'm Robin Reed Allen, Chairman of the Board of Pinnacle Bank. Come see our team and make Pinnacle Bank your bank too.
Pinnacle Bank, member FDIC.
If you're craving great food in a place that feels just right, it's time to head to Jake's on 4th in downtown Jasper. From stacked made-to-order burgers to hearty favorites fresh off the grill, every dish at Jake's is cooked with care and full of flavor. It's comfortable, relaxed, and always welcoming. Whether you're meeting friends, enjoying a casual dinner, or just want a laid-back spot with great atmosphere, Jake's on 4th delivers every time. Located at 1810 4th Avenue South of downtown Jasper, Jake's is open Wednesday through Saturday with lunch from 11 to 3:30 and dinner 5 to close. Jake's has great food, an easygoing vibe, and it's a place you'll want to come back to. Jake's on 4th, fine dining done the Walker County way.
For Social Security Disability, Pat Nelson and the attorneys at Nelson, Bryan, Boylan, and Cross have over 40 years of real experience and over 4,000 favorable decisions. They handle all the complicated paperwork, and as always, there's no cost unless they win your case. Contact Nelson, Bryan, Boylan, and Cross for a free consultation regarding your Social Security Disability benefits. Nelson, Bryan, Boylan, and Cross, 205-387-7777.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Get ready for an unforgettable weekend in downtown Jasper. The 2026 Metal Central Foothills Festival returns Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th to historic downtown Jasper, Alabama, featuring live performances from Collective Soul, Everclear, John Waite, Mark Chestnut,
but it's all over now and the show is Monday.
Tina Carter, and Channing Wilson. Don't miss 2 days of great music, food, and fun for the whole family. For tickets, event details, and complete festival lineup, visit foothillsjasper.com. The 2026 Metal Central Foothills Festival, September 11th and 12th in historic downtown Jasper. The sound of Walker County on 101.5 is WDXB HD3 Pelham, W286BM Jasper, an iHeartRadio station. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
You're listening to Live at 9 with James Phillips, presented by Young Jewelers on WJLX.
And we are back here on Live at 9 with James Phillips. I want to remind everybody, our guests today are Mackenzie Brown and Michaela Rickles of the Jasper Area Family Services Center. And you just heard from all of our sponsors. I want to say a special thank you to our title sponsors, Jake's on 4th, Young Jewelers, and also Nelson, Bryan, Boylan, and Cross. I want to thank those guys for being our title sponsors as every day on Live at 9. And guys, y'all are here to talk more about the Family Services Center, but one thing that kind of got me was that both of you are local people who are sticking around here and doing the work here in the community, and you both went into mental health, social work type stuff. What is that something you always thought of growing up, or what led you in that direction? And whoever wants to go first, go first.
I knew from the jump in high school I was going to go into psychology. I wanted to be a child and adolescent therapist, counselor. That's still my end goal, so I'm going to be doing that eventually. But mental health in general has always been so overlooked. There's such a huge, stigma around it. Like, everybody, thinks so poorly about it. But I think now in recent years it's kind of, slowing down. But I just want to be able to be there to, help, especially teenagers and people who don't feel like they have anybody,
Well, and we're in such a mental health crisis that everybody talks about, and there's a lack of counselors and psychiatrists and things like that. And what do you think has been the boom? What's caused such an epidemic of mental health issues?
I don't want to sound older than what I am, but I want to blame it on social media and things like that. I think that's hurting our, youth more than I'd ever thought I would ever say.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's definitely a factor.
You're right.
Now, what was it that led you to go into this type of career?
So I actually went into education. And then through being at the center for the adult education classes and meeting individuals that were being referred to adult ed from these programs, I was able to really connect and say, oh, yeah, there is a need. And then talking with, at the time, Taylor Johnson at the center and talking to her kind of about, my experiences, she was like, well, you should come, teach part-time with our motherhood classes and go into, CD lots and other rehabilitation centers with me and talk. And then I was able to really figure out that's my passion, and that's that these are the people I want to serve and who I want to help.
And you probably got a pretty good passion for literacy then overall. Yes. What do you think's the problem in America with literacy? Because I've heard from some people who go on mission trips, different places. One friend of mine had been to Cuba, and he told me that their literacy rate is 99%, but in America it's I think it was in 70s somewhere or something. What would be the difference?
Well, I think it is, and this is something that we try to really promote within our hippie programs and early Head Start, any of our early childhood programs, is that it does start with someone, sitting down with a child and reading to them. And then when we stopped doing that, when we kind of just assumed that, people like kids are just going to pick up what they see and stuff in certain areas, then that's going to cause literacy rates to drop. But like through Hippie and Early Head Start and our other programs like that and other programs in the county, we promote sitting down with a child, reading over this, whether it's the same book every time or a different book, but really like it starts in the home with the parents.
Yeah. Well, and bringing that up, and somebody that should get a very big pat on the back when she walks into heaven today is Dolly Parton for all the books that she sent out to people.
Yes. And we promote the Dolly Parton Imagination Library at the center. We give out the flyers, the pamphlets, and everything from it.
Yeah. I know my kids had got her books as they were growing up, and it was awesome. And they loved it. It was like a special surprise once a month, when the books showed up. And I'm not going to be shy. I about shed some tears yesterday.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I was in a training and we all broke down.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. You had to have a moment for everybody. But that shows you the impact that just somebody with a kind heart has, and that goes back to the things that you guys do. You reach out to the community to help in areas where people don't even know there's help available. So that's an awesome thing. What is some things coming up? Y'all got any events planned or any big things coming up at the center?
There are a few community outreach events that you might see us at, but we have to lock down the details for. And then really just look out in October. We always do a trunk or treat in our back parking lot where we'll have different, of course, our programs in the building, but also different community resources, handing out candy and having games and stuff for the kids.
Yeah, and that's always a huge event. There's always a ton of kids there.
There is.
Do you have any idea how much candy you give out?
Too much.
Yeah, right.
Too much. And whatever we keep, we just keep giving out to the early Head Start kids, I'll be honest.
Yeah. I figured all the workers just kept it for themselves.
Sometimes. You would be surprised about the break room at work.
I bet. Now, anything else with the center? Are you guys looking for any help? Do you have open slots for either volunteers or any job openings at the center, things like that?
We're always, currently, I don't know if we have any job openings. We've had, of course, like with my leadership change and other leadership change, we've had a lot of moving parts happen around. So hopefully in October, when our new grant years kick off, we'll reevaluate and see what's needed.
And how can just people in the community, if they want to help in different ways, what's the best way?
Just call us by our phone number, reach out to us through Facebook, or, we've had people, come to the center and be like, hey, do y'all need any volunteer work? And then we'll meet with them and kind of get them locked down on a schedule and figure out when they can come back to help.
Yeah. Now, is the Literacy Council, is it in with the family?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, the Literacy Council, it's in our library at the West Jasper Elementary School, and then that is a program that gives out free books, and they don't ever have to return them once they check out the books like a normal library, and then once they take those books, it's theirs to keep forever.
Right.
And there's a wide variety of books in there.
Okay. I thought it was, and we didn't mention it earlier, but I think we mentioned everything now.
Yeah.
And guys out there listening, if there's anything, one thing I haven't mentioned is the way that you guys work together with the other nonprofits and other resource places. And that's one thing. If people will call the services center, you can get connected not just with them, but through them to other places that can help you if they don't have those type facilities.
Yeah, we always say, like, no matter what you need, just call us, and if we can't provide you the services, we will definitely refer you to somebody that can.
Right. And how long has the center been there now?
Oh, I think we're going into our 25th year.
Okay, I was thinking somewhere between 25 and 30. So.
Yes, I believe it was like 2002, whenever we were founded.
Yeah. Well, guys, like I said, contact the Family Services Center. What's the phone number? 205-302-0801. And they're a community. They're for the whole community. So if you're out there and you're wanting to volunteer something, you can do that. If you're out there and you need help in any way at all, just contact them and they'll push you in the right direction. Michaela, anything with your program starting up, the kinship program? Anything else people need to know?
I'm trying to get support groups started in September. So hopefully, if I can get a few more participants between now and then, that'll be great.
Okay. Well, same number.
Yes.
Contact through it to sign up for the kinship program. All right. Well, guys, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
I appreciate it. And anytime there's something going on with the center or you guys have a program you want to push, just feel free to come in and we'll talk about it just like we did today.
Thank you.
Guys, thanks for listening today. Be sure to tune back in tomorrow. Until then, be kind and love, and we'll see you tomorrow on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX.